All right, guys, how's it going? So, Alberto Molero, I think his name is. Liverpool transfer chatter increasing. Alberto Molero, Liverpool transfer chatter increasing. This is an article that I've just published on coptalk.com. It's on the front page at the moment, and also on the members' website, obviously. Basically, there are further reports in Spain today that claim we're considering making a formal offer for Las Palmas attacking midfielder Alberto Molero. He's 20 years of age. He's a Spain under-21 international who can be deployed as a number 10 or on either wing. And he's been mooted as a potential summer signing for the Reds for several weeks now. We have seen his name crop up recently. I haven't mentioned him in a video before, I don't think, because obviously we were focusing on the managerial situation more than anything. But you know, we're going to start getting back into the transfer claims and stuff now. So yeah, it was mentioned with us not so long ago. He's been scouted for a while by Liverpool, I think. Anyway, so I'm just like I'm not reading the article to you, I'm just skipping through it. The suggestion is that he could be available for a reduced fee with his club willing to cash in. And those claims were made recently, okay? Now, the fresh information from Spain states that Liverpool have now inquired about his availability with a view to making an offer. Now, he's under contract until 2026, and he has a release clause of 60 million euros, which is 51.6 million pounds. I know what you're thinking, and I would think the same. FSG would never shell out 51.6 million pounds, on a 20-year-old. However, recent reporting said that he could be allowed to leave for, let's stick to the sterling, around 22 million, 23, 24, something like that. With his club, said to be willing to, consider offers or whatever. Now, their sporting director, Luis Helguera, recently admitted that he would be open to selling the club's top talent due to the confidence they have in their academy. He said, "We have no problem selling players like Pedri or Molero, or any other for that matter, because we truly believe in what we do, in the work we do, and in how we develop our players and how we provide them with the tools so they can grow. So for sure," for sure, Rafa, yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so for sure, very soon you will see young players at ages 17, 18 or 16 playing in the first team. This is the way we understand football, and that's the way we do things here. Now, this article, like I say, it's on the front page of coptalk.com, says Cop Talk sources have previously claimed that Molero has been scouted by the Reds, but nothing new has come out of the club with regards to our initial interest for several months now. What we do know is that Liverpool are in the market for a wide player this summer. That appears to be a priority if the latest whispers are to be believed. However, that may depend on who does or doesn't leave Anfield this summer. And then there's a little mention there about Inter Milan having interest in this player. So, I don't know if you know anything about him. You probably don't. I don't. I was looking at my notes earlier and I had a conversation with someone, I think it was towards the end of last year, and it was confirmed, I was told that we were scouting him, but we scout, a lot of players. His name came up, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. I don't even know what month we're in. We're in May, right? So it might have been the end of last month or the beginning of this month, I can't remember. And his name's come up again today, and I find that rather interesting. So, versatile player, he's young, he's a Spain under-21 international. If you go to the article on coptalk.com, it's on the front page at the moment, at the time of recording. And if you read that article and scroll down to the very bottom, I've put a link in there to help people find a little bit more about him. It's like a link to a in-depth look at the player, analysis, qualities, as Rafa would say, Rafa, as Tom Hicks was raw. Just his qualities and his weaknesses as well. and how good he is and the potential, blah, blah, blah. Does sound like the kind of player Liverpool would look at. You know, Michael Edwards might be sniffing round, or maybe you want to say Richard Hughes, whatever, because, you know, you say something innocent like that, like Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes is the one, you know, so, all right, you know more than me, all right, you know, so say, all right. So, yeah, I just thought I'd bring that one to your attention. We are going to be focusing on a lot of transfer news now, because what else have we got to talk about? You know, the season's coming to an end. Klopp's going. We're all going to be wanting to throw ourselves off cliffs soon, and under buses and fucking trains and off bridges and all that. When that happens, you know, we've got the new head coach. See, I know he said manager, and then I would have got, he's not going to be a manager, he's going to be an head coach. Oh, yeah. So yeah, we got that's all wrapped up. So we will start looking at the transfer stuff, but you know, I'm not one of these accounts, you know, that's going to mention every single transfer link to you. That's not what I'm about. So I like to look at the ones that sound, you know, quite interesting, worth looking at, and also ones that should be dismissed. You know, when you know, I like to point out sometimes to you where certain claims are coming from. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm here for. All right, so I'm drinking me coffee. It's very cold coffee, I've got to be honest with you. It's been there ages. Yeah, that's it. All right. If you appreciate the video, please thumbs up the video. You can drop me a comment. I would appreciate comments. They get me through my days. You know, I read your comments all day long. If you want to buy me a better coffee than that one, hit the thumbs up button, or a beer. You know, I like to see what your preference is when you use that. I like it if you say get yourself a coffee or get yourself a beer. I like that. Or a pork pie. Oh, I had a pork pie for 3 weeks. So yeah. What else? Read the video description. Jump on my newsletter, because I'm going to be hammering that when the season concludes. So I'll have more time to get out and about with the laptop, and I like to go out for a coffee and send you guys nice little email and that. What else is in the video description? We've got the chat room, we've got the social media accounts for this channel. Make sure you follow Cop Talk TV on X and Facebook, and you can follow me and all that shit as well. And if you want to partner with me on my new project, my Fabrizio Nositolio and Friends, I think it's going to be a YouTube channel. The link is in the video description. You can jump in, read the info, and get involved. And also just follow that YouTube channel, even if you don't want to partner with me. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, we've got quite a few things coming up, really, this summer. And we've obviously got the Euros as well, which will be interesting for me. I love the Euros. Do you know what I mean? So, definitely we'll be watching every game of that. All right, guys, so I just thought I'd bring that transfer gossip to you. I'm not sure if it's been mentioned on social media. I don't really care if it has or not, to be honest with you, for the simple reason that I do know we've scouted this player, and the pattern of the speculation has increased a little bit in Spain. I'm not sure if I'm mentioning that or not, but Inter Milan are said to have a strong interest in the player. Excuse me, so it's just one of those listen out for us, do you know what I mean? But if you go to the main site, coptalk.com, read that article, right at the bottom, there is that in-depth analysis of that player, which, you know, if I was to read it to you, we'd be here all fucking day. So might be worth taking a look. Maybe have a look on YouTube or whatever. All right, guys. Okay, I'll speak to you in a bit. Live stream this afternoon, probably 2:30, something like that. All right, guys, see you in a bit.